Hey everybody, Claudia from the Wee Garden Homestead here. So I had a little bit of a change of plans today. I went with Salty for his chemo. He had chemo today, and last time I was able to go in with him, there was a private room. This time I'm not able to go with him. There's no private room, and I can't stay. They said it's going to be about an hour and 45 minutes, and I really wasn't into sitting in the waiting room for that long, so he was about 2 miles from Joann's. So I figured this would be a good time. This store is going to close in 2 days. The one I was at last today is their last day. This one, I think their last day is Thursday, and today is Tuesday. So I'm going to do one last Joann's run. I have no idea what they've got left, but there were definitely people walking out with things. So who knows? I'm going to get inside and see what they got. Okay, so there's not a whole lot left. Let's see, 70% off of this. I'm trying not to film too many people. This store is super busy. What you're seeing is it for fabric. These are all empty. Everything's empty. Keeps like calicos are gone. Shirting. This is like flannels. This is a knit. Yeah, there's no more. Just a little bit of fleece left. 80% off. No more quilting cottons, I don't think. Oh, wait, what's this? What's this? These deer are cute. That's a flannel. That's a flannel. Yeah, that's it. Just a couple flannels. Wow. Okay, I'll go check out some other stuff. I'm not going to film a whole lot here because there's so many people here. Zippers. I don't know that I really need zippers. So I'll hold the clothes. 2 more spools and I get an extra 50% off. I'll definitely be getting some thread. Let's see what we can find. I think I'm going to get a basket. Okay, so I got all this thread. It's discounted. I couldn't tell how much, but then if you get 15 or more spools, it's another 50% off. So I'm just going to grab it. I don't even know how much it's going to be. Okay, so they still have a whole lot of yarn left. I don't know if this is good yarn or crappy yarn. I have no idea. Big twist, regularly $4.49. Now it's 90 cents for this. That's insane. This white is 90 cents. That's crazy. They've got a couple of garden things, like these little tea light holders. I guess that's what they are. Yeah, little tea light holders, 80% off. A couple of little gnomes. Yeah. These are pretty. I don't know what they're for, but they're pretty. An extra 30% off of that. It's 2 sides. That's it. Snaps and findings. Today only take an extra 30% off your total purchase. So let's see, these findings are 90% off. I'll look through those and see if I can find anything I can use. Zippers, 80% off. But wait, there's more. Buy 10, get 10 free. Plus take an extra 30% off. I don't even know how they can figure this out. Got another aisle full of yarn. Oh my gosh, so much yarn. They've had so much yarn left as it was. I wish I... Do I want to take it out now? I did it when I was a kid, but not really. Knitting or... No, I don't need to do that here. Wow, so much. Oh my gosh. So these are 90 cents plus 30 cents, 30% off. Oh my gosh. insane. One more row. Oh my gosh. I think I'm done. I'm going to go get in line. Actually, I'm going to go look at that garden stuff real quick again. Oh my gosh, y'all. I am back in the car. They had to ring my purchase in two separate ones because the thread was buy 15 or more and you get another, I think it was 50% off of the discount purchased, whatever. It was 80% off, and then I think it was 50% off of that. So they rang that separate. So just as an example of the deal I got 30 spools of thread for, with tax, $13.67. So for $12.90, I got 30 spools of thread. They were all 40 or 50 cents each. I got my most used colors, and I got a bunch of other goodies. I can't wait to get home and show you what I got. And Salty just sent me a message and said I should probably get lunch. So he's going to be a little while. So I'm going to see what I can find for lunch, and then I'm going to go pick him up. All right, I am back home. I have my receipts. It's a little ridiculous. Two of them, just as long. Oh, this one's even longer. So I'm going to go through, not the thread one. I'm going to go through this other one and tell you what I got. So I got, still in the bag, so I got a cutting mat. I got an Olfa cutting mat. Not that I needed another cutting mat. This is a nice size though. It was regularly $24.99. I got it for $3.50. And looking back at it, I probably should have gotten a couple more. My daughter-in-law and my granddaughter asked me if I would teach them to quilt, and I was going to take this down there for them. I should have gotten two, because then my daughter-in-law could keep one and my granddaughter could take it with her when she goes to her mom's. Anyway, it's a long story, but I did only think to grab one, and I'm not going back. So I got that for $3.50. It's a nice cutting mat. It's 12 by 18. It's a good size for starters. So I got that. Let's get that out of the way. Then I got this for the garden. Isn't it beautiful? So it's just a big, oh, I'm too close. Anyway, it's just a big thing to hang on the wall. I'm going to hang it on the fence in the garden, on the back fence, and I might paint it that pretty blue. I've got a ton of that spray paint. I might paint it that pretty blue that I have on the garden gate, and because I've got a bunch of that Rust-Oleum in that, I might do that with this. That was $4.90, marked down from $34.99, so I feel good about that. Then I got these yard stakes. My daughter-in-law is having, I guess, I don't know if you'd call it a party, but a get-together with the whole family for a combination. We have a bunch of birthdays in June, and Father's Day is in June. So I got these yard stakes for her potted plants that are out by her pool. Aren't they just adorable? I know she really likes octopuses, and my granddaughter used to like mermaids, but whatever, they're going to be out by the pool. So just wait for it. Those were 84 cents each. Aren't they just adorable? 84 cents. Come on. They had a whole bunch of those left too. So then, I'm trying to go in order here so I can tell you how much they were. Then I got two of these overall buckles. I'm not sure if I'll use them, but I was looking at, Tracy Myers did a, no, I'm sorry, it wasn't Tracy. It was, although I think she did one recently. It was, oh, I can't remember her name. Broken Ghost did overalls. She made overalls from oversized jean shorts, and she just cut the bib out, and she did overalls out of those, scrappy, and they were just adorable, and I thought they were so cute. So these were 45 cents a pack. Can't beat that. I only got two because I knew I wouldn't use more than that. I got two of these little bobby pin button presses. So there was one that was ripped open and I could look at it. I don't want to open these, but basically you can put fabric in there and pop the back in, and then you've got a covered little bobby pin. So, use with the button press and small inserts. I'm hoping I can just do them. I didn't see that part. I'm hoping I can just do them with like a hammer. Oh, here, this one's open. See that? I'm wondering. Well, we'll find out, won't we? Anyway, it makes 4. Otherwise, I don't know. I wasted my money. Let's see what I wasted. It makes 4. I can't get that one closed. And those were bobby pin kit, 77 cents each. Then, okay, so this is all that's left. I was going to get some acrylic paints and paint some big flowers on the fence. I was going to get big packs at big bottles at Michael's, and these were the only colors they had. So this is what I got. I got several of these dark greens, and this is for outdoor. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of the dark greens. 42 cents each. And then I got this one they're calling Citron. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 5 of these. Again, 42 cents each. And then this, if I'd have known this, I would have probably gotten more of these. This is very close to the color I have. It's a little lighter that I have on the garden fence. So I didn't want to get a whole lot of this, but I'll definitely use it in some flowers. And those were, believe it or not, mint crush, 21 cents. Those were 21 cents each. Insane. So that was it on this receipt. Then we're going to get to the thread. Let me grab a box because I don't want to just dump the thread willy-nilly, because I don't want it to roll all over the place, and we all know how those spools roll. So I'm just going to use one of these handy boxes I got last time. Get the scissors out of there. Okay, so I tried to stick with colors that I knew I would use and that I use a lot. So and I did not count. Once I hit 15, I stopped counting. So these were, let me look here. I got 30 of them. And they had a whole bunch of white, like real white. Somewhere here there's white. It's hard to tell in this light, but there's white. So I got a bunch of white. I got some slightly off-white. I got some pinks, some different pinks. I got a couple of purples. I got a couple of browns. I got some greens. I got a yellow and orange. I thought I got 2 reds, but it looked, oh, I did. 2 reds, orange, some more white, off-white-ishes, and it looks like that's a dark green. I thought it was black for a second, but it's a dark, like forest green. So, and all those 30 spools cost me $12.90 before tax. So, with the tax, it was $13.67. They were all 40 or there was one that was 60. Let's see, this one was 60. That was a bigger spool. 40, 40, 40, 40, 40. Some of these were 50 cents. Yeah, these were 50 cents. This was, probably the red. Those were 60 cents. All the rest were 40 cents. So, you can't beat that. And these are all colors I'll use pretty quickly. So, that is it for me for this last Joann's haul. And this has to be the last one because the store I went to last week is closing. They were supposed to be, today was their last day, but they told me at the store I was at today that they weren't even open today, so they must have been sold out. And this store really did not have much left, and their last day is supposed to be Thursday. Today's Tuesday. It's posting on, the video's posting on Wednesday. I will not be going back to Sarasota before then. This was a total last minute fluke. I thought I had an hour. I was going to go do something for an hour, and then Salty said an hour and 45. And I said, well, I definitely have time to go to Joann's. And I had plenty of time. I went to Joann's. I went and got lunch. And I still made it back. And we waited like 15 minutes for him to finish up. So, that's it for me today. that is it for me today. Please excuse my appearance. I'm feeling a little disheveled today. We were out for a long time today, much longer than we were expecting. If you like content like this, I'll try to do some more hauls. I don't know what I'll have. I did manage to snag a Missouri Star Quilter's End of Bolt box. I don't know when it'll be here. It said it was ready for shipping today, so probably maybe next week I'll have that, and I'll do a video of that. If you like this kind of content, I've got a couple of quilts that I'm working on, a couple of quilts that I finished up this week that I've got to post about. I've got the garden going with the okra showdown, and I've got lots of stuff coming out. So if you like this kind of content, please don't forget to like my channel, subscribe, leave me a comment, and you know what? Share it, hit the dinger, all that kind of stuff. Help me out. Thanks so much.